Thursday the 10th, 10:54 p.m. September 2020. The reason I'm saying the date is because now I'm not Nostradamus. I'm not, okay, but I'm saying is that it's kind of like the tensile strength is being tested of a situation that for some people it's a get out of hand. For some people it's a blessing. And I'm gonna rip content from another channel, and do content from another channel. Davey Crocco. He was talking about the defense for Reinhold, the shooter of the Portland and the mega dude, is that he was eating gummy worms and he was holding a cell phone and he got shot, right? But that's not the story, right? So it's not about which story is true. Fuck that, right? It's just not the same story that the police gave, and they have witnesses like witnesses on the street, right? So their rendition and their report gets thrown out, right? It's not no big deal. There's a tensile strength with that because people have to be asked to be inverted. Like they have to be, they would have to invert their whole rendition, their whole account. You have to act a certain way, basically. Or right, the or you could say that the police lied, right? Um, and then the media has the excuse to start another riot, right? Be bigger riot, okay? Like more wildfires or whatever, right? Okay, I know isn't a conspiracy realm thing, but I'm not attached emotionally to any of those conspiracy. If you prove something wrong, I'm still free to comment freely. Don't come at me like you gotta be accountable for being wrong. I'll slap you. It's because when the elect, the beast knows what's coming down the line before even the elect, right? So it's it's based on nescience, and solipsism, right? Where we need to find out who is nescient and who is solipsistic in knowing and the knowledge of something, that could be something that was perpetrated, or how do you act when you find out if you do nothing, you become an accomplice. Those are your choice. That's your choice. That's not fuck that. That's not my how I feel. How do you how are you gonna process? So okay, it's not no big deal if I told you the date before I make this video. If I'm saying that it should be so predictable that the next thing that everybody's talking about, right? Even if they don't want to, is going to be that rift between the police and the media, and trying to get their side. And so basically, the people are not going to have a clue before they get a banner printed out from City Hall. Like they're going to get something, permission to let your kids out of school, out of class, so they could go join the sex caravan party for supplies, and the sex caravan war party, or the sex caravan raiding party. I think it's the sex caravan war party and party for supplies, right? And the sex caravan raiding party, and you see your family members join up, some of them. But they perpetrate this shit on this level, like subverting or inverting whatever your will or intent, how you're gonna raise your child. If you didn't even identify yourself as a guardian, you didn't slap away Biden's hand, then or you looked away like this, and just like that, you know, it's why would you think that people hadn't learned something about you? Why would you think that people hadn't seen something to look at you in a different way? So if there wasn't, then you're going to talk shit. You're going to take a piss on them, because that's just how they do when they don't come up with it. So you don't have to be woke, because you could be, there's woke people that could be solipsistic. You have to be woke to be solipsistic? That's the whole point. Balance. You have to find balance. so you can regulate because you're not regulating Jack. So like I was told before, you know what I mean? It's like I didn't come up with this. Like you won't regulate Jack if you're not balanced. So they will tell you, oh, you know what? You gotta be woke. I'm like, oh yeah. And it takes you a while to figure out that if you're woke or you're really woke, then you're just aware.